on your Wednesday across the Tennessee Valley.
And we're enjoying those nice cool mornings. Let's find out what we can expect as we inch into the weekend. David Karnes is here.
And all would be great if those clouds would get out of here by Saturday. Unfortunately, it looks like it will be a little cloudy Saturday, and that may impact our view of the eclipse that's going to be happening. It's going to be a solar eclipse this time, where the sun casts the shadow of the moon onto the earth. All three are lined up together, and typically we talk about a solar eclipse being either a total or a partial eclipse. We are going to have a total eclipse next year when the shadow of the moon completely covers the disk of the sun with an annular, which is what this is, eclipse this year. The moon shadow is just a little bit smaller than the disk of the sun, and so it doesn't blot it out completely, but it does leave this ring of fire, as it's called, that is still visible in the sky, and it looks really cool. Now, downside is we're not going to see that in Chattanooga. Where we will see that will be from basically a path from Portland, Oregon, or from Oregon stretching all the way down into Texas. And when you get outside of that line of totality, then it's lesser and lesser and lesser of an event. Over in Chattanooga, we're looking at about 50% coverage. So at its maximum, it will look like this. We'll have about 50% coverage of the sun with the shadow of the moon. It's actually going to begin to cover the sun at 11:41 Eastern. It'll be at its 50% maximum by 1:08, and then it will end and the sun will be out at 2:40 p.m. Eastern. I say the sun will be out again. The visibility of this will be highly dependent on the cloud cover, and right now it does look like it's going to be fairly cloudy on Saturday. Here's your radar image right now. So far, most of the rain staying to our south. Couple of showers working their way close to Ella J. Calhoun. Fort Payne getting a couple of showers as well. They're seeing a little bit of that bubbling northward into Huntsville and Scottsboro, so how far north will those showers go? We may see a couple of those working their way into Chattanooga. This low pressure pushing all of the cloud cover and the rain into the southeast, so very rainy evening for the southeastern United States, but Chattanooga is on the northern periphery of that, so yeah, it's going to be a struggle to get much of this up here. If we could just get a couple of showers spitting off, that would be better than nothing. What we do have is a lot of cloud cover, but very little rain to show for it so far. 69 degrees, and that's about all we're going to be able to muster. Mid to upper 60s all the way down to Cleveland, and then Murphy at 64 degrees. Heading out this evening, no big changes, a lot of cloud cover and mid to upper 60s. So futurecast showing maybe a few of those light showers working their way into Chattanooga this evening, then breaking apart and moving out of the picture at overnight into Thursday. Thursday afternoon, we'll have some clearing. I'm going to call it partly cloudy and warmer behind this front. We'll have a high of 80 degrees. Friday, we're going to have a cold front sliding in from the west. So Friday, Saturday, we'll have cloud cover. But behind that front is when we're going to have that nice big burst of colder air sliding in on Sunday. So rainfall forecast, not much at all. Less than 1/10 of an inch for most. And you can see maybe a little bit of accumulation just to our south and maybe our most southern locations. Tonight, cloudy skies, a few light spotty showers dropping down into the 50s, 57 Chattanooga, 55 in Cleveland. Then tomorrow, partly cloudy, much warmer with a high of 80. Should be a really nice day tomorrow. Get some yard work done. 79 Athens, 76 in Murphy. And the storm alert 7-day forecast. Pick day of the week so far, 80 degrees, 73 Friday with more cloud cover building in, maybe a couple of stray showers, but mainly cloudy and a little bit cooler Friday, Saturday afternoon. And then we see the bottom dropping out with highs in the low 60s. Sunday into next week, lows will be dropping into the low 40s. And again, lots of cloud cover on Saturday, but hopefully we'll at least get a glimpse of the eclipse.